Hi there,
Hello.
it's Mark and Danica, and we're here in Venice Beach. Finished day number 2
Sure
at this
did.
training, and then had a delicious dinner at Cafe Gratitude down here, and I'm feeling grateful right now.
Yeah.
Super good. We're doing the reading from The Golden Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. And it's June 16th.
Sure is.
Oh, this is a question and answer.
Okay.
Do you want to just do the.
I'll do the question.
You want to do the question? And you do the topic.
Okay. It all depends upon whether you believe it. Question. How do we know if flipping a coin to make a decision will reflect God's will?
Swami Satchidananda says about this question, you're only flipping the coin. You do not make it fall this way or that. The coin will fall to the head side or tail side by itself. Just think that the falling is in God's hands. Tossing is your business. Dropping it to the right side is His business. The whole of life is a game. When you want to take sides in a game, what do? You flip a coin to decide who's on which team. The tennis players rotate the racket. Even in this so-called modern scientific space age, we still flip coins. What does it mean? It means that there is an unseen force. Things don't just happen in an uncontrolled way. Somebody is controlling it. So it depends upon whether you believe that every movement is controlled by a higher will or not. If you believe it is, yes, it's God's will. If you don't believe it, it is yours. Huh. That's I like that he offered. If you believe it's God's will, it is. If you don't, then it's yours. Very open. Sometimes I feel like this is the way, but here it feels very like open for each person's interpretation of God's will. I like that.
I also like how it seems like it depends on what you believe. It all depends upon whether you believe it.
Right.
That could be applied to all things.
Having faith, having belief.
Like in the meeting verse we were in, they talk about you have to believe that you can reach your goals or you won't reach them. You'll give up on them. Like that.
Exactly. That is good. It's interesting because sometimes we'll think it's all just by chance. And so this whole idea of the flipping of the coin, I like that how it's broken down here where we're the one tossing the coin, giving it that first move. And then there's that turning it over, which is, again, this age-old thing that's been done where the coin then lands as it lands. We obviously are allowing that to happen by chance. Like so far, I don't think anybody's learned to manipulate that.
Right.
Maybe somebody has.
Well, unless it's two heads.
Oh. See?
But I don't think they're talking about that.
No. But that idea then of there's that moment of it just, both parties are surrendering to letting whatever happen.
Right.
And I like that, where it's a metaphor for things. You got to take that action, like going to the training or going to set your having a goal, but then recognizing there's other forces that come along the way that either help guide you because you believe you're going to make it, or outside forces that might start to feel like they're working against you. And so can you...
And then listening to that and trusting that that also means something to propel you through to the positive,
Yeah.
Like I was just, trying to open this huge business down here and, circumstances kept shifting in a way and kept being like, no, this isn't right. And really to honor that and listen to that and still be grateful for the opportunity even to try.
Yeah, and you were very open. And it was a neat process for me to witness with you too, because you had a super commitment with it.
I was very tenacious about it.
Yeah, and you really feel like you did, and then reached a point where you're like, but because something else was blossoming for you in your life. So yeah, just you knew. Yeah.
But it definitely flipped a coin.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I didn't really flip a coin. I made a decision, but definitely.
Metaphorically. We all flip coins in some way metaphorically. I you know what I learned at another coaching session too was that there's always, there are two sides of the coin, but there's also a third side.
No, the
It's
edge.
the edge. And when you're at that point, when you're on that third side, you actually can see both sides.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so it's sort of a practice. They say, like, as an entrepreneur, that's the part that we're seeing as we see that other third option. A lot of times people settle or accept that there are only the two.
Interesting.
But they're like, as entrepreneurs, we're seeing that third side because we look at both sides. So, yeah.
I'd like to see both sides of the pillow.
we're totally about. It's 10:05. We have to get up at 6 again?
You do.
I gotta get up. So that might be it because I gotta iron my shirt, lay out my clothes for tomorrow because I go looking like this. Because
I go looking like this.
We look a little more tired than we normally look. But thank you for watching these, and
yes, thank you so much. It's really for having me be a part of it. It's really sweet.
It's good having you back.
Thanks for having my, sort of filter through my exhaustion thoughts.
Sometimes it's better.
Sometimes it isn't.
Sometimes
Two
you
sides
feel
of that
like
coin.
that. Sometimes you don't. It's true. Well, thank you so much. Flip a coin and enjoy your day.
Yeah, flip a coin and decide whether you're going to do yoga postures or meditation.
Or the third side.
Which is
have a bowl of ice
balance
cream.
Says the man who just ordered 4 scoops of ice cream.
No. I mean, maybe 3. Anyway, we gotta
Vegan,
go.
raw,
it's time to
beautiful.
go. Sorry, time to go. We have to sign out. See you tomorrow. Bye.